Sam just ghosted me yesterday.
Right. How is everybody doing? Everybody good?
So good.
We were talking, Aaron.
I'm sorry.
Rude.
I'm sorry. I'm the worst. My apologies. It's good to see you guys. This has been, man, I'm excited about this session. It's going to be a good one. I have expectations that there will be 0 crits rolled on your end. So I feel very good about that.
Yeah.
Y'all see the ears?
I see the ears right behind your shoulder. Yeah. All right. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Discord and Signal, a multi-arc Starfinder adventure following the crew of the Indefatigable as they travel through the drift in search of, or merely stumbling upon by accident, a myriad of adventures. Today is episode 31, The Labs Part 4. I am Aaron, the GM, with the sole responsibility of killing the characters, including Ko, played by Alex.
Yo.
Luna, played by Abe.
What?
Twick, played by Caleb.
Hi, that's me.
Lisk, played by Jake.
Oh, are we going?
And Sedona17, guest played by Chad.
Is this thing on?
It's on. Last time on the Discord and Signal, after losing access to the security cameras in the main security station console due to a well-placed grenade, the crew met with Mergelber and read through the recovered files on both the Scion's vestry and the rules for data collection in the labs. A quick viewing of Oliviana's holographic projector indicated that she didn't trust Evandrian, and that if he told the throne about their work, they could be in great danger. After visiting the well-hidden Scion's vestry, the crew found several pieces of metal that resembled the crest of Perept Amiandria, but not her battle regalia, which Zolan had modified to accept his own, as you had previously read in the Scion's vestry, confirming that detailed account of both his attempts to hide and modify the armor. Starting with the field stability lab, the crew began exploring the lower labs one at a time, where they first encountered one of Evandrian's newly set up traps and a pair of Aslanti combat robots. Next, they went to the Ben Travel Lab and fought a pair of Greys, one of which lured Ko into the lab's transportation vortexes, where he was sent to the ethereal plane. Quick work of the remaining enemies, and Ko returning through the exit vortex with a story, and the crew is ready to head to the final lab. Sedona went on a rampage with her fists. Lisk spent his time waking people up. What a fun experience. Twick learned new info from the holographic projector. Luna used her wings to her advantage, and Ko triple crit a twin soul. Definitely not a mini boss for that area. Not at all, guys. It's fine.
Nope.
It's
1 in 8,000.
One in freaking 8,000. All right. I'm going to take us back to the lower level. Move the camera over here.
We are continuing our 3 and 3.
Are we continuing our 3 and 3?
Yeah.
Oh, now removed. I got to swap us back. Hold on. Let me see it.
I wasn't looking at us.
Oh, we do have 3 hats, 3 no hats. 3, the thing is we got 4 beards and 2 non-beards.
Someone's got to shave.
3 headphones, 3 earbuds. This is good. This is good stuff. Good eyes, Chad.
3 dark shirts, 3 light shirts, you know.
Oh, sure.
You guys are currently in the Ben Travel Lab. You've defeated some enemies. Ko, of course, just came back out of the exit vortex, puked all over the floor, had a rather strange story to tell you about this thing he fought. Of course, he looked over, and there it is, lying in the material plane in 2 halves. What are you going to do?
Well, let's get that data.
Does Sedona, say anything, Aaron?
That's a good question.
Well, you be careful. You're going to pass out asking questions like that.
Yeah, I think maybe what happens is, thank you for the reminder, Chad. Lots to remember. As you guys are kind of gathering around this dais where the consoles are to control this thing, Sedona is just kind of walks back over to you guys and relays the following message. If you remember, she ran at people with her fists, dropped her gun, ran at people with fists, and Lisk had to wake her up. She responds with,
I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me. They had strapped me to hard steel tables. I remember them leaning over me, poking me, and somehow searching my mind. I was conscious, but I could not move. I remember trying to fight back, but my brain would not work. Okay, that doesn't work. There she glass. There was another as well, a bronze-skinned man. It was Zolan. He laughed to himself and said something to the effect of, "We've probably extracted all she has to offer, but prepare my yacht, and I shall return to Gulta for indefinite detainment in case she decides she has more to say."
He's got a yacht.
Yeah, it's
Does
pretty
have a
sick.
yacht. Does have a
Pretty
yacht.
good.
Well, I mean, he's Mr. Perfect, so.
It's freaking right. Don't
Gotta
forget
have
it.
Definitely tell us, so.
Okay, so Twick, you walk up. I need a quick computers check. You try to download some
yeah.
files here.
Easy.
Yeah,
Not a bad start.
no problem. 32 on the computers check. You are able to easily download the Bend Travel Labs data regarding travel through these two vortexes. One, the entry vortex, and one, the exit vortex. What else?
These Greys didn't have anything on them, did they?
I don't believe so. Let me look. I guess we actually didn't even talk about that last time. They do.
Oh.
They have Lashunta Tempweave, basic Lashunta Tempweave, and they have a Needler pistol with 5 darts of blue Winnis poison.
Oh, yeah. Now we're talking.
And somebody actually got shot by the dart last session. I do not remember who it was. I was going to put them on a track. It might have been Sedona, but I don't remember.
I was poisoned, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to need a... thanks for reminding me then. Going to need a fortitude save from you.
The proper answer, Chad, is no idea who that was.
Fine.
16.
Tangas.
Yeah, you think you've shaken off this poison.
After eating 16 leaves, got it.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. The Twin Soul, of course, has nothing on it. It is just a being that exists on both the material and ethereal plane. I don't really think...
I have,
that's
like, no health, boys.
Oh, you're fine.
Can you heal
Holy
yourself?
crap.
Are you
I have
done with
9
healing for the
stamina
day?
and 20. Yeah, I used that already, I think. No, I didn't. Because Alex is like, don't waste that.
Yeah.
Well, I could give myself 5 hit points. Wait, but it says an ally.
The eternal
I think
question.
you're your own ally.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's always
you
the
are your
question
own
we
ally.
see.
Specifically in Starfinder, you are your own ally.
Oh, that's nice.
Who? I will healing touch myself.
Okay.
Okay.
It came out before I knew what was happening.
Twick, kind of as you're reading through this data while Sedona is healing touching herself, you notice that these vortexes, as I mentioned before, they're utilizing the Twin Soul's ability to meld both to the material plane and the ethereal plane. And what the vortexes are doing is transporting someone to the ethereal plane and then back onto the material plane after a short burst of time. The traversal is, based on the data, pretty exhausting and sickening because you're getting kind of thrown around while you're traveling. But that's what they were studying here.
Are we going to be hanging in this room for a little bit, boys? As in, like, the 10 minutes it took for me to healing touch myself and maybe
Oh,
short
yeah.
rest?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I probably need a short rest.
You also notice that inside this central tank, there's an indicator in the data that inside this central tank lies the corpse of a second Twin Soul. And that is what is actually powering the mechanism that's creating these vortexes. Quick perception check also.
From anyone?
Yeah, pretty much anybody who's in there.
Nice.
Okay. All right. Yeah, nothing spectacular. Just a Ben travel lab.
Okay.
Okay. As a reminder, you do have multiple doors up here, and
Yeah,
you
we do.
have, of course, the door you came through down here.
This is Lab East 117.
Oh, yes, based on the map. Thank you.
Still gotta go down left.
We might as well check up here, right?
Yeah.
Just like
It's gonna,
real
it's
quick.
gonna be bathrooms.
Probably, yeah, probably 3 bathrooms right next to each other.
Bam.
Well, one of those rooms was not a bathroom.
Bam. Ko, you notice a bathroom. Sedona, walking in this room, you see a pretty empty room, but you do find in that space an advanced med kit and 3 med patches
Oh, wow.
scattered among some surgical tools.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. That's
We all
outer
get
space.
sucked out to the atmosphere.
Yeah. Yikes.
That is actually not out into space. As you open that door, what you see is a cavern. There are a set of cement steps that lead down into this natural cavern, dotted
yeah.
with jagged rock formations. It is completely dark in there. There is no natural light at all, which is why you're kind of seeing through there in grayscale. Or I guess Twick is. I don't know what
I
Ko's seeing in there.
saw this when I was in the ethereal plane, I think.
Yeah, you should have. And walking in there, you... Like, just looking around, it appears that this might have been the place in which the Twin Soul resided. Maybe the pair of them were native to this type of asteroid, and this cavern was their home.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
It is a super interesting creature that we definitely got to interact with. Ko, I see you've walked off the edge of the map there somehow.
Is this the edge of the
Nice.
map? Okay. I was wondering
Yeah.
if this was like a room.
You're just looking out into the solid rock.
Oh, I actually can't get back
You're
in now.
like outside.
Mm,
Big time.
well
Fix it.
played, well played.
Okay. Yeah,
There you go.
There we go.
There's a whole bunch of lines there, so you're probably able to just pass between two.
Alright.
Wow.
Nothing much in here.
Was there anything cool and secretive in this room?
No, it's actually a pretty barren room. There's just a whole bunch of tools laying on the ground. Did you do it again?
I walked
What are
through the
you
wall
doing?
again. I was trying to go upstairs.
Why?
I was going over here.
You just... Is Alex, like, able to just freely walk wherever? Is this what's happening?
I don't know. Shouldn't be.
Just, like,
No, I
disappeared
can't.
again off my screen.
It's because the elevation changed.
I'm gonna try to heal up Sedona real fast. So you're
Okay.
still missing some.
Oh, yeah.
Don't
okay.
say uh-oh like that.
No, you're really good at this.
I only need, I
You'll
only need
nail
to
it.
roll a 3 to succeed.
Just wait until level 3. That's when you really get good at it, right?
See, look. That's a crit success.
Hey!
Alright.
Which I believe means I heal level plus my intelligence mod. So 11 healing to you. I will check and make sure that's accurate. And I think that's right.
What we doing, boys?
Yeah, where we dropping?
Going
To the
back
next lab.
Supermarket.
Re-download
down
the
here.
data
We got the
pack?
data, right?
Yeah,
You got
you
the
did
data.
download the data. Correct.
I think it's this way, actually.
Sure.
Yeah, you're the doctor. Whatever you say.
We haven't been to E11 or E111 yet, right?
Yeah, we did. We blew up the barrels, right? What was the first barrels we found? Speaking of which, watch out for barrel traps.
Yeah, we've been there, Alex.
Do we get the data from there?
I think so.
So do we have
Yeah,
everything
we
we
fought
need
the
then?
guys down underneath, the 2 robots underneath.
Oh yeah, that's right. And you put the USB in backwards.
That doesn't sound right.
You're right. I'm thinking of something different. But does
I
that
didn't
mean
wanna
we have?
run
It was just 2
very
things
far
of data,
ahead
right?
like that.
There's 3 labs.
There's
3
3.
There's 3 labs.
3.
Bullshit.
3 whole labs.
Ugh.
All right. Go, as you step around the corner, you see a shining polyhedron of plastic and metal floats within a large chamber of translucent walls in the western half of this laboratory. 3 electrodes connect the shaped power coils in the chamber ceiling, appearing to siphon energy from the object in crimson waves. A raised platform runs along the outside of the containment chamber, providing multiple angles from which to view the polyhedron. A large terminal, its screens alight with information, stands at the top of a few steps near the hallway that leads out to the north, and a second set of terminals line the wall of the viewing platform. 2 doors, one leading to the north and other leading south, exit this laboratory. As you sort of step into this area, the lights in this space, they shut off.
That's rude.
You see all of the consoles light up red, and klaxons begin firing. And while you're standing there, you hear the intercom sort of comes to life, and you hear this voice come over the intercom, and it sounds again older. It sounds a little bit garbled as well, and you hear it come through, and he says,
"Your meddling has incurred a price. You seem untroubled by the danger you expose yourselves to. But what about danger to others?"
Arcs of electricity within the translucent chamber. They illuminate the faces of huddled forms trapped within. They begin to shriek and tear, unsure of their fate.
"You did this! The blood of innocence is on your hands!"
Evandrian screams, but quickly regains his composure.
"I am not a barbarian who raids property. I am not a savage who murders blindly. I give you a chance to save these poor souls. Lay down your weapons and surrender. What say you?"
Is this Zordon?
Yeah,
No, it's the
Sardat.
Riddler.
And you see, let me just show you these people in here. I don't know if you can see them. Oh yeah, you can see them.
Oh yeah. Oh, you picked the cutest ones to put in here. That's not fair.
We also
all right.
put 2 scientists, which we're probably gonna kill them anyway.
Yeah.
There's just like people surrounding just like this blue thing that has, it's just like a face in it and the face is talking, right? That's what you said? Right, Zordon?
Zordon. It's exactly what it is. It's Zordon.
Power Ranger Zordon? Yeah.
Hey.
Hey. All right. Let's
Yikes.
Not
remove
bad.
combatant. Okay. So you have heard this. The only person that has heard this is Ko. For everybody else, actually Lisk would have probably heard this as well. Everybody else, this is going to be a surprise round. You won't really be doing anything except for walking forwards towards this lab area. Lisk, top of the order, you hear this guy coming through the speakers, Evandrian. He yelled at you. He's not a barbarian. He doesn't raid property. He's not a savage who murders blindly. However, there are all these people inside of this central chamber that looks like it is currently in overload mode. What are you gonna do? You see on this, by the way, you see on this console in front of you a set of microphones.
Okay. So here's what Lisk will do. Lisk will.
Actually, before you go,
Uh-oh.
Ko and Lisk, make me a sense motive check.
Sense motive.
Oh, I'm good at this. I'm an operative. I don't know why I'm surprised. I'm good at most skills.
Yeah.
Oh, good at this. Okay, Ko, you have no idea. Lisk, you detect or you think that Evandrian is hesitant to carry through with this act. You just get by the way he's saying it that he doesn't really want to do this, but he feels like he's trying to get something out of you. And you exceeded the the DC of this by enough to know that you've gotten the impression that if he's presented with a strong case that would allow him to retain his honor, he might accept a way out of this mass homicide versus just killing all these people.
Yikes. Okay. I mean, we don't...
Yeah, my fist.
I mean, yeah, right. Does that mean we challenge him to a duel? Oh, man, I don't... I mean, I could try to 1v1 this guy. I feel like I would die.
Operative
I feel like I
off.
might die.
Come on.
Operative off? I mean, we could try that.
Tell him to play rock, paper, scissors with you. I guess because this is space, it would probably be Lizard Spock.
That does make sense. They do love Star Trek. Okay. You said that there were microphones here, right?
Yeah, there are microphones at the center console.
Okay.
No, like video of anything that you can see, but there are definitely microphones, and the speakers are sitting next to them.
So I'll just... I guess I'll run up to the console, and I'll say... Wait, do we know this guy's name?
Evandrian?
Evandrian. Okay, I thought that was it, but I didn't want to call him the wrong name, because that would have ruined the moment. Were you gonna say something, Aaron?
Nope, you're good.
Okay. So let's go just run up there and be like, hey, Evandrian, no one else has to get hurt. Let's go. You and me, one-on-one, mano-y-mano, Rat versus Evandrian. I'm right here.
I don't need to fight you. I'm not even there. Of course this is remote. You think I'm an idiot?
Wow, okay. Well, that's a little rude, but that's fine. I mean, well... what are you trying to prove here?
I told you. You've been meddling and it has incurred a price. You are untroubled by the danger you expose yourselves to, but these scientists, they are more innocent than the rest of the Aslanti who are here.
And looking at them, you can tell that there are very few Aslanti in this room. It's mostly other races.
Alright, I'll
We
switch
did already
tactics.
murder a bunch of scientists.
We did.
But they were
this
all
moment-
Aslanti.
Every-
And tried to murder us.
Correct. Every scientist you have fought has been an Aslanti.
No,
Is that
I'm not gonna lie to
true?
you guys. Looking at these pieces, I want to save everyone but the bottom left.
Yeah. Is there a way to disable it so only the left side explodes?
That thing is horrifying.
Maybe I'll try a different approach.
Okay.
Alright. Look, buddy, we've already damage already done, right? We already did our meddling. Killing all these folks ain't gonna prove anything. You know, even if we left right now, this whole operation's completely scuttled.
Make me a diplomacy check.
I'll play.
Ooh.
Diplomacy. No. No,
Can
I'm
you tag
not.
somebody in?
I'm not good at it.
Not good at it. You hate to see it.
Yeah.
This is the only option. You must save these people. It's up to you. Leave this facility at once, and their lives will be spared.
Gonna sit in the back like, why is Lisk trying to negotiate?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna. Oh, right. This isn't second edition. I was thinking in terms of actions. Do I still have enough? Can I do anything else, or am I? Okay.
You're standing in front. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yes, you were only
Can I-
talking to him.
Okay, great. Can I try to fuck with this console to unexplode this bomb? I know it's not a bomb, but
Yes. Okay, so looking at this console, it's pretty complicated. The polyhedron in the center is powered and is very difficult to both start up and shut down. You also see that there are a set of security doors in front of you. And they are sealed. And you see an indicator on the screen in front of you that they are sealed. So if you want to unseal them, I will need a computer's check from you.
real quick, these folks in here, we can see them, right?
Yes, it is clear. It's a clear wall.
Are they tied up, or is it basically just this door that's stopping them from leaving?
Yeah, from where you're at, you can see that they're shackled, and it looks like the shackles that you found in the garrison, like in the not the garrison, the what's the word I'm looking for here? I don't know, those small little detention center area where you found Nogelber.
Okay.
Remember you found
Okay.
shackles, and there was a cabinet that was empty. You probably think it's, or you think it's probably those.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, in that case, opening the doors just means I'm gonna get exploded too, right? Is there a way to, like... I don't know if this console would do anything, if this is even the right console for this big blue boy who's gonna explode.
Yeah. That is connected to just the walls and the doors that, like, actually contain this unit. In order to deactivate this system, you actually have to be up in the room, in the space, because there's no other way to do it remotely.
Alright, well, this is why we get evasion. I'm gonna try to open the doors then.
Okay, computers check.
Don't fail me now. Failed me now.
Who is carrying Oliviana's keycard?
Might be me.
She was the one... Oh, I can't see the room. Never mind. She was the really rude
She was
one,
the
right?
crazy lady, yeah.
Yeah,
she was the
okay.
one in the main Rune Drive lab area. And Ko's the one that almost killed her. And then I think you guys all transported her back to the detention area.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I don't know if I feel like Lisk wouldn't have had it.
Okay. All right. You are unable to get the doors open. Something is very difficult with this check. You're not going to be able to do anything just this time.
Unlucky.
Yeah. Luna, you are up. And I think I was reading through this set of instructions again here for this encounter, and I don't actually think there would be a surprise round here, so we're just going to say that Lisk communicated everything to you, so you guys should be able to act normally.
Gotta be so far away.
A long ways.
Well, I'll walk in.
Okay.
I got a double move.
Okay.
What do we got, Lisk? Do I need to try to talk to this guy?
Oh, I mean, you can try. I did a real bad job. I don't know why. I mean, I was first, so I was like, oh, I'll do it. But, like, I'm not good at that.
Is this the panel that we need to get the data out of?
Yeah, the one that's directly in front of you is the one with the data. You can see the actual sort of component that sits in the middle where you'd actually put the console. The harness.
And we think he's bluffing?
Yeah, Lisk got the sense that he really didn't want to go through with this. You don't know what that means specifically. You just know that he... again, I'll read this again. If he's presented with a strong case that would allow him to retain his honor, which in this case you know is he is protecting the Aslanti Star Empire's property and what is currently happening in this lab. In order to retain his honor, he might accept a way out, some sort of strong case that would allow a way out of this impending murder of the 9 people who are in this space.
You know, though, you did bring up a good point. The data we need's out here.
Correct.
We're in and out, baby. Easy.
Yeah, I was trying to think, like, how could we play? Could we just be like, you know, a soul and plug in the data pad and be like, all right, we're gonna
have fun with your bomb or whatever.
Yeah, like try to call his bluff, or
I mean, that's definitely one way to try.
I guess the tension point was the Sardat doesn't trust this guy.
Right.
And Sardat wants to like take this Rune Drive for himself, and he thinks that Evandrian is spy, essentially, right? Remembering that correctly?
Thinks that Evandrian is what?
A spy.
Yeah, he thinks he's some sort of spy. That he's trying to steal research.
For the higher up spec on New Thespera.
Yes. That's the general sense of what Zolan's interpretation is.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whether or not that's true.
Let me give you another piece of information here, Lisk. As you were messing around on the computer, even though you weren't able to get it open, you can see that a power feedback loop has been initiated within this polyhedron, and that if it is not stopped, it will explode. You don't know how much time you have, but it is less than a minute. You know that much. In game time.
This is how Aaron kills us all.
Sure. Well, if it was less than a minute in real time, we'd be in real trouble.
We're gone. Can't think that fast.
Kaboom!
Yeah.
Doors are closed. We're probably safe.
Yeah, we would be fine.
Oh, they're dead. Yeah, good point.
All right. Let's. Oh, assuming I can talk, I double moved. Can I still talk?
Yes, I will let you talk.
Okay. Maybe we'll just open with something to the effect of, listen, we both want the same thing. We both would prefer if Sardat, Zolan, and Levestra didn't have the Rune Drive capability. We're on the same team.
I'd serve at the Sardat's request. I don't know what you speak of with this Rune Drive.
Listen, we both know that. What's the throne on Nuthasbera called? What's the
Aeon
Just
Throne.
the Aeon Throne.
Yeah. That we both know that the Aeon Throne sent you to take the technology away from him. We both know it. You don't have to bluff.
I'm not here to steal anything. I am here specifically to protect, at the Sardat's request, his research.
Sense motive.
Sense motive. He seriously believes that is his entire purpose here, is he was brought here to protect the Sardat's research. But he's also sincere when he says he doesn't know specifically what the Sardat is researching with. When you mention this Rune Drive, he is confused by that concept.
What if I told you that your loyalty is a bit misplaced? That there's a pretty powerful technology here that the Sardat is trying to take for himself and trying to claim the Aeon Throne for himself.
Okay. I need you to make me a diplomacy check, and I will give you a +2 bonus, circumstance bonus, because you have mentioned the illicit research.
Oh, come on, man.
26. Yeah, he's not at all convinced. He just responds with,
The Sardat serves the Aeon Throne as I do. The Star Imperators know all that the research is being handled here at Aurelos. Do not try to fool me.
all right, that is all you're going to get to do. Ko, you are up.
Use your Jedi mind tricks.
Yeah. Alright. Ko steps up to the thing and I'm going with you think we care that you kill a few more scientists? We've already murdered dozens of scientists. All that you're going to accomplish here is just bringing guilt upon yourself and shame upon your family line.
It won't be I that kill the scientists. I've given you the option to leave. Leave this asteroid at once, and I will release them.
You knew that we were against you from the beginning, so you pulling the trigger is really just you killing them. Doesn't matter what we do.
Make me a bluff check.
No chance that this guy's in love with Oliviana, is there?
Yeah, it's worth a shot. We'll just keep throwing stuff out there. Something will stick.
Yeah, right. Yikes.
Yeah, he is not swayed by your. It's just by your approach. He is not at all swayed. He doesn't believe at all that you mean what you say. And I think he would respond by saying,
I know that you care for these people. They are not Aslanti. They are innocent. You will not let them die. Leave this asteroid. They will survive.
that is your only opportunity to talk to him. You have moved. I'm going to say that's probably all you can do this turn.
Yep.
Twick, you're up.
All right. I can't see around this corner. There we go. Okay, move into here.
Okay.
And
sorry, real quick, is the bomb, do we think the bomb is purely time based, or does he have like a remote trigger?
It seems like it is purely time based, and Lisk would have gotten that info from looking at the computer at the security console, that this overload is something that just takes time to build before it actually explodes. It's not something where you just press a button.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up to here, and I am going to actually shoot a biohack here at Lisk.
Okay.
And this will be a +2 enhancement bonus on all skill checks for the next 5 rounds.
Ooh!
And Twick will say, well, Lisk, maybe get that data out of there. He gives a big old wink.
Lisk covers the mic. Do you want me to fuck it? What are you saying?
I mean, save the people, save the people.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll get that data.
Gosh. All right, Sedona, you're up.
I feel like everything's been tried. I'll move forward to join the group.
He throws a grenade.
I'll try this. I'm gonna speak to the mans, and
Okay.
I'm gonna say,
All right.
If you kill these people, I will hunt you to the ends of the galaxies.
Oh, scary! Haha, I doubt that. You would not venture further into the Aslanti Star Empire.
Make me a bluff check.
not an intimidate check?
You know what? I'll let you do that too. You can make an intimidation check.
Darn.
Yeah, no.
Bluff's not
he's
gonna be any better.
Not swayed. Not swayed. All right. You attempt what you can. You see this polyhedron is starting to power up. Its energy is sort of spiking or sparking off of the edges of this. As you see these, as I described before, there's these kind of cords that run to the ceiling. They look like they are overloading. Like they're not siphoning enough energy off the polyhedron, and so it's starting to shoot energy rays at all of the walls, barely missing these scientists. Top of round 2, Lisk, you are up. Now that you're all at the console, let me give you one note. Because you're all here, all standing in front of the speaker, if you would like to, as a group, participate in trying to convince this man of something, I will give you bonuses, but each attempt to talk to him, you get one attempt to talk to him each round. Each person can assist, but everybody who assists is a full round action. Everybody who talks to him, full round action. And you only get one attempt per round.
I'll just one-shot this, all of us at the same time, you know?
Since it's gonna be a diplomacy check and I'm terrible at it, I'm just gonna do the computers part.
Okay.
So I'm
probably
gonna
gonna do the same.
I'm going to try to open these doors again.
I mean, what's our biggest bonus out of
It's gotta
everybody?
be Abe, right?
Oh, it's 100%.
Yeah, it's Abe.
Right,
Look
what
at
do we
this
get?
working over there. It's
I have a plus 15 buff or bluff with an extra d6.
I have a 16 diplomacy with the d6, so it's about the same.
Oh, there you go.
Egg rolls!
25. All right.
25,
And actually,
32.
sorry.
Yeah, what?
I saw the 25 roll. 32.
Are you okay?
Plus
I didn't roll a 25 either.
Twick. You didn't? Man, it looked. That's what it ended
How
on.
would I roll a 25?
I don't know.
It's a 20.
I'm not okay. It's only a 50.
Are you okay?
It's fine.
Can
It's
we
fine.
need
I'm
to
not
pause
okay.
this session?
I read DC 25 on the
Ah.
PDF. That's what happened.
Well, now we know.
Can you lift both hands over your head? Are you smelling burnt cheese? Are you good?
Toast.
All right, burnt cheese. All right, this is crazy stuff. Yeah, actually, with that 32 plus, Twix showed up and he did have Olivia on his keycard in his pocket. So you're able to use that, which gets you a +4 circumstance bonus. You are able to get the doors open, and they are now accessible to you.
Did you say there were there cameras in here?
There are no cameras in this space.
Excellent. Oh no, I can't get the doors open. It's impossible. If only we could go in and save all those people.
Let me change this to an actual door. Hold on. There's door.
Why don't you this
Update
door
wall.
open, and then all these scientists just start attacking us?
All right. You do see the door in front of you is it unlocks and you are capable of walking in. Are you doing anything else?
Guess I'll walk in.
Okay. You're
I'll
gonna
get in.
acrobatics over the top of the
Immediately-
console. Got it.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
get attacked by
I could
everybody.
go around, but I'm definitely gonna jump over.
Okay.
Oh, the door's closed. The console's a wall. Fine. Well played, Aaron. Well played.
All right.
Boy.
You make it in, and you're standing directly in front of this polyhedron. You see it sparking everywhere. You also see that these electrodes are attached to the various edges of this polyhedron. It will take you some time, but you think you can rip them free and detach them from the polyhedron itself. But you're gonna have to wait until your next turn to do that.
Okay.
I don't know why
When
I
you
paused the
say-
game.
When you say rip free, does it look like it's gonna require any amount of upper body strength? Or
Or technical know-how, one or the
there
other.
it is. Love that. Love the second option. Let's go.
Yes. All right. Luna, you are up.
What other angles take with this guy? Listen, Evandrian. Can I call you Evandrian?
Sure.
I'm assisting with this.
How long have you been, How long have you been part of the Aeon Guard? He's Aeon Guard, right?
Yeah,
Based on what we've seen?
you can tell by his armor he's a young guard.
Yeah.
Nearly 60 years. I've served the Aeon Throne.
That's pretty incredible. So, someone... Typically, when you serve for 60 years... I guess where I'm driving with this is, like... is he satisfied with his job? Like, somebody who's been in the Aeon Guard 60 years...
Sure.
Would they typically have this kind of a role, or something a little bit more prestigious?
He would respond just by saying, like, if you ask him something in that range, he would say,
I have chosen this line of duty. Only the most elite guards serve at Sardat's requests. I was brought to Aurelos to serve. What is with this line of questioning anyways? We must complete this task at hand. Either leave this asteroid, or I will end these people's lives.
Just trying to get to know the man. Well, that's a bust, huh?
yeah, like, you can't really tell. Doesn't seem like it's going anywhere.
He's not invited to the barbecue.
Yeah, he's not bribable is the issue. But he doesn't want to do this for some reason.
Well, I think he doesn't want to kill all these folks.
Yes. That's the sense that Liss got from the original conversation.
Right, so he has some... But I guess like, why? Why would he not want to kill them?
Yeah, because he's Aslani and, like, they don't seem to care about that sort of thing.
Maybe
Especially
he's
if
got
they're
a
not
heart of
Islandi.
gold.
Make me a quick sense motive check again.
Oh,
Man.
it was a 19 and it rolled over.
That's still a 20 though. Yeah, you kind of get the same the same idea that Liss got, which is that he's hesitant to carry out this act. Maybe because he finds it above and beyond. These are, after all, employed by the Aslanti Star Empire in a research facility. Murdering them would only set back the Star Empire's research progress on whatever the Sardat is doing here. Plus, it would only contribute to him being removed from this post, potentially, because it's just an act that is almost senseless. Even though they don't really care about other races, it doesn't mean that they don't utilize them in both, for both forced labor and or, indentured servitude or something of the like.
Like smashing your favorite coffee mug.
Sure. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Small piece we're missing here. Like there's an angle.
What else are you trying to communicate to him, other than asking him about his background?
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to get into a position to bribe him, essentially, but that's not gonna work apparently.
I will give you this piece of information. If you remember reading in the Sardat's personal log, he mentioned that he would he thought about the potential of bribing Evandrian because he was concerned about him stealing his research, but then he realized there's no way that would ever work. He was too loyal to the Star Imperators.
See, we had all this.
So I don't know. I feel like he must be able to see a little bit, right? Because he timed his monologue when we walked in. But he doesn't seem to have reacted to Lisk opening the doors and running in, right?
Correct.
So his visuals of the situation are not amazing.
There's a camera there. I don't know if that.
Yeah, that camera's facing the opposite direction, down the hallway. If you remember, you had looked at cameras, and there were 3 blank screens when Twick was viewing the security feeds. And you thought that maybe that was because all of the cameras were pulled out of the labs, which would mean there is no visibility into this lab from anybody from the outside of it.
I mean, he's not just like in this corner, right? We checked. Like he's like behind the door right now.
He's not just in that corner.
There are 2 doors in this room.
That's true. We could just pick him down. He'd be sitting in there. I mean, they're both
Wizard of Oz
bathrooms,
style.
but- Yeah.
The man behind the curtain.
I mean, he did say he was remote.
He did, but
He's been pretty sincere.
I was also told that there was no way to shut this down remotely. So either he was lying about shutting it down, or he's lying about being remote. Or Aaron lied. We got 3 options.
He had to have lied about something, because otherwise he couldn't shut it down remote. Either he can't shut it down remotely, or...
I said he could not activate it, like with a push button. That was the question.
Oh.
Yeah. Not that it couldn't be shut down remotely, but that it couldn't be activated, like cause the explosion with a push button.
Well, if it can be turned off remotely, why am I in here right now?
Because from the console that you were accessing, there was no ability to turn it off.
So he has some other bonus console, potentially.
Yeah, he
Probably
hit
just in
Tilda
a room
after
right to the
opening.
north of us. That's remote.
Alright. I'll allow it.
Yeah. I wouldn't lie to you. I would never. All right, what are you thinking, Abe?
Man, I got nothing. So the other thing that Dolan suspected was that somebody knows something about his research.
If you like, I can give you a reminder of what you have learned so far. That might be helpful.
Sure.
You know that Zolan suspected Evandrian was here to steal his research.
Mm-hmm.
You know that Oliviana didn't like Evandrian, primarily because he was not necessarily involved with research and he was just distracting them from things, and that if he learned things, he might report that back to the throne, meaning that the research that was being done here wasn't maybe above board. You've also heard this from multiple other people, that this, the research being done on the Rune Drive itself, Sedona was one who mentioned this, that nobody else in the Star Empire knew about this research happening, is the way that Zolan had communicated it. You also get a sense just from Evandrian that he has a high, like a very important sense of duty. That is his utmost purpose with what he is doing. Anyone who would subvert the throne, subvert noble families, do things that would bring shame upon families of the Star Empire, all of that would be unacceptable to him based on your sense motive roll and just information that you've received from both Liviana's her holographic projector and Zolan's log.
All right, Evandrian, put the pieces together. Zolan doesn't have the Aeon Throne's best interests at mind. He's off here on his own little asteroid doing his own thing, figuring out secrets, and he's gonna turn on you. He's not who you think he is. And what you're doing here is you're just expounding on his mistakes. He's already screwed up so many things and hidden so much of the research from the Aeon Throne that killing these scientists is only going to set you back further.
How do you know that he's hiding research from the throne?
I mean, look at it. He's got 3 different labs set up here. He's got a single data point, and only he can access it. And all of the information sent to the Aeon Throne is filtered through him. I mean, what kind of scientific process is that?
He has a yacht.
Good point.
He also has a yacht.
Okay. I'm going to give you a +2 circumstance bonus because you're talking... Don't roll anything yet, because you're talking specifically about the sort of method that he's researching. Yeah, his yacht.
You said we could like use our turn to assist, right?
This will be a full round action. Anybody that wants to assist, this will consume their entire full round action as well.
I'll assist.
Okay. Sedona, what are you planning on doing? Because I know the other two are not.
This just it's diplomacy, right?
Diplomacy checks. Yes.
Ko is like, if I may read from his personal log.
Nicholas, we read his email. I don't know.
I,
For what it's
Zolan
worth-
Ulavestra, am the perfect citizen of the Xanthi.
Man, we should have just read that out loud. Would have put him right to sleep.
You have not read from his log yet, I will say that.
That's better.
Oof! Sedona gives a +2, which puts us at a 36. Just barely exceeding the DC of this check. You hear Evandrian come back on the sort of speakers, and he says,
While this may be true, you should still not be here. This is Aslanti Star Empire property. I will deal with Zolan myself. You must leave this facility immediately.
No Candoosville.
his attitude toward you has improved by one step. He is no longer what appears to be hostile towards you. He's kind of just indifferent at the moment. And Ko, we are going to move on to you. Oh wait, you did a full round action.
Mine,
so, Twick.
All right. Well, there's no walls there. Get out of here.
Sorry, he's unfriendly, not hostile. Unfriendly.
Okay. So I can make it to here. Can I start getting this person free?
Yes.
So
Make
I
me a
can, like,
quick,
pick
make me a
the
quick
lock.
computers check.
Okay. 24.
You recognize these containment devices. It's the same thing that you connected or you used on Oliviana, and using the same key should instantly disengage the locks on the handcuffs.
Oh, done. I get the first one, and then I hand him the key, and I say, get everybody else free! Hurry! As Lanthian.
Oh my
He
god.
turns towards the next one.
I didn't realize they were gagged.
Sedona, you assisted. All right, so we're back to the top of the order list. You see in front of you this Polyhedron is going crazy. All of a sudden, just sparks are shooting to every wall. It looks like it is about to overload.
Oh, I'm gonna start unplugging stuff like you would not believe.
All right, I am going to need a engineering or physical science check
Wow.
Engineering it is.
to detach these electrodes.
Come on, good rolls, good rolls.
Don't get away, +2 bonus from me.
Okay, I did not put the +2 in, so that's a 26.
26. You touch these electrodes. I will need a reflex save as electricity sparks from them.
That's perfect. Easy, 29.
29. That is a success, which would normally be half damage for you, but since you're a operative, you will not take this 16 divided by 2, 8 points of electricity damage. Lucky you. You are able to get the electrodes detached. You see that the Polyhedron now itself still is overloading. It no longer has something that is draining energy from the core, but now you're able to potentially open this. However, that will take another action. So
Open
you can move.
the big the bomb?
Yeah,
Is
and
that good?
well,
Sounds bad.
you think by opening it, you can bleed off the damage with the electrodes you have. So let's imagine this: you've detached him from a spot that's pulling off a certain amount of electricity from this core. Instead of plugging it back in, you're instead going to open it up and shove the electrode inside and let it pull all of the energy rapidly and send it elsewhere.
Okay, gotcha. Hey, Twick, I have a really good idea that you should do.
All right.
Yeah, I know what that means. I'm out of here.
Luna, we are back to you.
Is there anything I can do in there?
How good are you at
Realistically.
putting hoses in things?
You hear
Would you
across
say it
the
was
speakers. Yeah, it's engineering. You hear across the speakers, Evandrian says,
Please, leave this place. I do not want to harm these scientists, but you will make me do this if you do not evacuate this asteroid. Go, now!
Oh, so, one step was not enough. Did we get the data from the computer?
I don't actually think so. Not from this
We
one.
haven't yet.
Who has the data pad? Do just any of us have it? Quick have it?
yeah, I think probably Twick would have left it there sitting at the table because that's where the harness is.
Yeah.
So you could pick it up and attempt to use it.
I'll plug it in.
Okay, computers check.
Come on, 16.
Yeah, you're not able to pull off any of the data from this console. Are you gonna move, or are you staying right there?
I'll stay there.
All right, Ko, you're up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You wave your hand in front of you and you say, "These aren't the scientists you're looking for."
These aren't the scientists you're looking for.
Because continuing down the doesn't care if they die path. Acting, mind you, not his alignment.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Gotta get.
Alex is just thinking of all their delicious teeth he can get.
I'm just like, go ahead, blow him up. I think it'd be funny to see. Be like a big human-sized blender.
Oh my gosh.
Bluff check. 100% bluff check.
You can tell that's Ko's lying voice.
Oh man, that's
yikes.
that's one of my
With
rolls.
the plus, dude.
Yeah.
We can't.
Laughable! I know you would not sacrifice these scientists. Leave this facility at once. It is the only way to save them.
Had to roll 3 crits in a row last time, so I'm cursed with this now.
Exactly. All right, that is your full round action because you can attempt to talk to him. Twick.
Alright, I'm gonna step up and help Lisk out here.
Yeah,
Try to get
quick,
this thing
alright.
open.
Drain
All right.
the data. Wink.
Oh, I can drain that data real fast.
Don't say it like that.
Yeah, training data.
Reasons.
Oh man. All right. I am going to need. You are like essentially what you've described, or what Twick is probably. Sorry, Lisk is probably described to you is you're going to try and drain this energy that is in the polyhedron. You're bleeding it off through this electrode, which you're going to just sort of like shove in through the access door in the interior of this polyhedron. First of all, if you grab this, which is the only way to do that, I am going to need a reflex save from you.
Do I get to know what I'm rolling afterwards before I choose to do this?
Yeah, sure. It would be an engineering, physical science, or mysticism check.
Okay, these are all fine. Well, 2 of them are fine. Alright, here's reflex. Yeah.
Wow.
8 on the
We're
reflex.
paying for it this
You take-
session, huh?
12 electricity damage as
right.
these electrodes shock you. You
Twig
are
just
able to hold
falls
on to
in.
it, though.
I can't do math. There we go. Okay. Then we're going to be doing a physical science check.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
30. All right. You open the polyhedron, you shove in one of the electrodes, and you see the extra energy from this polyhedron just instantly path down the electrode itself. I'm going to need another reflex save from you. But you see this energy is being drained rapidly. The core itself is not... Nice save. The core itself is not completely drained of energy yet. It may require more electrodes, but currently it is draining. Let's see what this damage is going to be. You did save, so you will only take half damage, which will be 18 points, so 9 points of electricity damage. And Sedona, you are up.
Grab this cable real fast.
No, you're doing such a good job.
Alright. I don't really have great diplomacy or bluff or intimidation for that matter. I'm gonna look at these doors. I think we could find some stuff behind it. So that's 25 and an open. It's a
Find a
bathroom.
toilet.
Damn it.
3 guesses as to what the other side is.
Why do they
Okay.
have so many? It's ridiculous.
All right. That is your turn.
They all drink so much water. They need to
They stay very
constantly using the
hydrated.
restroom.
All right,
Do they have a
Liz.
janitor to clean all these toilets? Holy crap.
Some of this energy has been drained off of this core, but it is not draining fast enough. You've held it off for the time being, but the core looks like it still will explode if more is not drained off of it. What are you gonna do?
I guess I'll go get another one so that way Twick can hurt himself with it. I'll come over. Well, I mean, I guess wherever they are. The map shows that there's one here. But I'll I can get anywhere around this, so I'll just grab another one,
Yep, grab another one.
unhook it, and try to hand it to Twick.
Okay, I'm gonna need an engineering check.
Rude.
Look, I can't do it in one turn. I've done better.
20. So that's a 25 because you forgot about your +2. That will succeed.
Oh.
You are able to detach it.
Thank God.
Yeah, you're good for now. I will need a reflex save from you.
23.
All right. You will not take any damage.
Damn
because
right.
you've made the save. Because operatives. What a
I
class.
just grab it, let go of it, and I catch it with the other hand.
Like hot
midair.
potato it.
Exactly. Catch it.
All right, Luna, you're still behind the console. You see people just juggling these electrodes inside this polyhedral core. You see on the display in front of you, it looks like that the core itself is still inching closer and closer to explosion based on the readout. What are you going to do?
Can I reattempt the computer check, or is it one and done?
You can... Let's see, with this, it'll probably be one and done with specifically that.
Alright.
Over the speakers, Evandrian, again.
There's not much time left. Leave this facility immediately. These scientists will die.
You know, you got a couple of Aslanti in there. Are you sure you want to kill those guys?
You leave me no choice.
Make me a... it's up to you if you want to make another diplomacy check. But if you want to continue talking to him, I'm going to need a diplomacy check from you.
I can assist.
Alright, 36.
What do you say to him exactly?
It'd be a shame to waste the Aslanti blood like that, especially these specialized scientists. I mean, we already killed several of them up above. These are the only two left in the entire facility that even know what's going on here. I can't imagine that being a good thing for your cause.
I leave. Please.
Listen, we'll leave. We just need one thing, and we'll get out of here. We'll be out of here. And you can save these two guys. Then you can go back to work.
I can't help you. Leave this facility. Yes, leave this facility.
You hear the line go dead. It almost sounds like whatever was the speaker was coming through the speakers on the other end, whatever microphone was being used, it's just shut off. And in fact, at the same time this happens, the core itself starts powering down. And actually, we are going to be out of combat because the core is no longer overloading.
Easy.
Oh,
We did it!
guys!
Alright.
The lights reset to normal. Give me a quick perception check, Twick and Lisk, while you're currently standing in that space.
28. Ah, get out of here.
29. That was cute.
Oh, you got a 31.
Okay, so two things you know based on that perception check. One, this core has a lot of energy stored in it. If it would have exploded, it would have definitely killed all of the scientists in this room. Quite possibly killed you. You also notice that at the center of this core, there is a crystal that is powering it. You've noticed it since you've opened the door itself.
Lightsaber.
You will need to continue to drain the rest of the energy to pull it out, or you can leave it in there and just leave the core running. It is entirely up to you.
Drain it.
You can see that there is a core inside of it, some sort of crystal, a power crystal in the center.
That'll
We
be a
ain't
nice
leaving
ship
that.
upgrade, right?
Well,
Yeah.
it's your turn then.
No, I got it. I hand it to you. That's how this works.
Nope, I'm done.
Are we
I,
able to kill the
need
two
one of you to-
Atlanti scientists?
Wow. Christmas.
I mean, to be fair, they may have been ones that messed with Sedona, so.
That's true. So don't come
She
in here.
walks in and
Whichever one
falls
of
to
these
the
guys
ground.
makes you faint, they're the ones we kill.
They're about halfway through detaching these shackles that they're in. They've made it about halfway around the room. Probably to this Aslanti scientist who's right here.
All right, I'll try to drain it since Twick's being a little bitch boy.
Okay,
Okay.
I have 14 stamina.
I
Why are
Mr.
all
I
this-
have evasion.
Wait, come home with this
Engineering.
computer. I can't get the capacitive touchscreens and the feathers. They just don't mix.
Well, I got a lot of capacitive stuff going on right now, so maybe I can help.
Engineering check for this area?
Yeah, engineering, physical science, or mysticism.
Okay, engineering. Yeah, we said the same thing.
I'm just giving you everything.
I appreciate you. 30.
Okay. Quick reflex save from you.
This is gonna be the one I fail. I feel it in my bones. Nah, never mind. 21.
Okay.
Oh, I could still fail that.
Didn't even need to roll. You succeeded. It's actually not that high. It's only a DC 17.
Oh.
You shove one of the electrodes inside this small door. You see a lot of the power instantly sap off of this polyhedron. In fact, all of it dissipates except for what you see in the center, which is a crystal. And you reach in, you take this crystal, you pull it out, and I with a quick, let's see, engineering or mysticism check to identify what this is.
I don't know why you keep adding extra
I'm
words
just-
after engineering.
Just letting you know. 21.
21.
Still made the DC.
Okay.
Based on what you know about this type of device, you believe it is a Magitech augmentation. It is known as a synchronous heart. And
Fuck, that's cool.
what a synchronous
Sounds
heart
cool.
is, it's utilized to connect to the rhythm, its rhythm to the energy of nearby living creatures. If you install this augmentation, you have blind sight life with a range of 30 feet.
Wow.
And as a reaction, you can allow any ally within 30 feet to spend your resolve points to stabilize or stay in the fight.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
really freaking cool device. I'm glad you decided to take the crystal out.
Oh, yeah. This
If you
is
end
just
this
gonna...
somehow with diplomacy, you don't even see the thing that's in there. So
I mean, sure, yeah.
Good choices all around, I guess.
Look, guys, I drained the balls real good, and I found this inside.
I like that Paizo tries to kill us with an enormous D20. Great job, guys.
Yeah.
Nice strategy.
Hey, it comes down to roll, so either way you're dying to a d20, right?
True.
These scientists, as they're standing up without their, they're no longer in these shackles. Each and every one of them nod. They come over to shake your hands. They're very grateful that you have saved them. And multiple
Even
of
the
them.
Aslanti ones?
Actually, yes. Yeah, I mean, they are not as probably not as grateful because they can see that you are also not Aslanti, but they did not want to die, so they are
Interesting.
grateful.
Where did their brethren did want to die? Because, they were terrible at fighting, and, they fought us to the death.
Wow.
Wow. Do you tell them that?
No.
Yeah, you guys can just leave that way, but definitely close your eyes in the middle rooms. Don't look at anything.
You hear multiple of them ask the same question. Where should we go? We don't know why we were put in here.
Oh, so you know that like the old guy, he's been I've been around for 80 years. You know that guy? He was gonna blow you up to mess with us.
Aeon
It's-
Guard? Why would he kill us?
Yeah,
why
look-
would he kill us?
That is a great question. I love
Which
the
one
energy.
was that? Hold on.
Yeah, that's the one. Who was that? Curious too.
It was the other
This guy.
Aslan.
It's this guy right
Oh
here.
no!
Hey, why would they kill us?
Why are
It's
your
like-
eyes red, sir?
It's like, have you ever seen Spider-Man? It's like that movie.
I'm not familiar with Spider-Man. They all look around at each other and they're all kind of like holding their arms up, like, hey, do you recognize this? One of the guys goes, it's somebody who's been in the French Quarter. I can tell you that much.
I was about to make a French Quarter joke. Dang it. Stole it.
My God. You guys are gonna be fine, right? Are you good? You good? Everyone good?
Yes, but where should we go? The Aslanti, I don't know why they would try to kill us. We are scientists merely working on the research for the Sardat here. Please, don't leave us here. They must have something against us. They must be ready to spare us. Maybe they've discovered the secrets of this device, whatever they've been studying, and they no longer need us. Please, take us with you. You can tell that the Aslanti are kind of hesitant to follow the same line, but they are following the leader.
I
with
see.
some of the other scientists who are in this room.
Do we have enough room for all these guys in our ship?
You
cargo
have
bays.
multiple cargo bays where you could
Okay,
definitely
cool.
carry,
Good,
carry these
good.
people. Yeah.
The donut
The,
just
You would
jumps
get
right
those.
here and then uses Death Blossom.
Gosh.
I think maybe you can come with us if you agree to have a guard at all times on the ship. Because, maybe we don't trust some of you. And he eyes
Who's
one
gonna
of these
guard
lanky-
him?
have a ship? No, we walked here. What do you think?
I didn't know how you got here.
It's space.
Yeah,
It's an
yes, please.
asteroid.
Please,
Okay,
please,
most of you can come.
don't mind. Please, mind Francis. He scares people. Don't look in his eyes. Yes, we would subject ourselves to a guard on the ship. Yes, if you could take us off the asteroid. I don't know what's going on, but clearly the Aslanti no longer need us, which means we must leave.
All right, let's get going then.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe follow us to the brig real fast. Oh, I guess we're kind of done. Well, yeah, we'll go to the brig real fast.
Okay.
He's gonna leave him locked up.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah.
100%. I'm not letting these people go free. I'm gonna try to...
We could just close this door potentially. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter.
That seems kind of rude to
what's-
lock him in there.
Was there
What they
room in
thought
the
maybe
brig? Is
was
my
their
only
grave.
concern. Like, was there enough room in there for all these folks?
Most likely not.
I'm telling you, let's kill the Aslanti.
Well, real fast, I'm gonna
Quick
get the
sense
data.
motive. Since Twick, you're kind of wondering about this,
Oh,
or
okay.
Lisk, since you're wondering about this, not Twick. Sorry.
Okay,
Yeah, Twig, get out of here. You don't get a sense mode. Just me.
but I'm actually good at that one.
17.
17. Yeah, actually, even with that, you get the sense that they are scared for their lives, and
good.
they
of them
seem
should be.
like none of them, not even the Aslanti, seem like they would betray you to their overseers because they fear for their lives.
All right. That's fair.
You also
Put
get
him
the
on the
sense
ship.
that they
like,
would
worst
wait.
case scenario. Worst case scenario, we have some leverage, maybe.
Yeah. You get the sense that they would wait or do whatever you ask them to do because they are unarmed. They look exhausted. They just got out of a chamber where they were essentially
die.
like accepting impending doom.
All right, fair enough.
Everybody out, single file. Please state your name and your highest stat bonus.
All right, one after another, they will file through and state their name, and they will all give you the same exact stat bonus because their
What
stat
is it?
blocks are all exactly the same.
What's the stat?
It's gotta be physical science or something, right?
It
That's
is
a
physical
skill.
science and
That's a
engineering.
skill.
Their
Oh,
highest
okay,
stat is
intelligence.
intelligence.
I mean, come on.
It's scientists. Okay, you know what? That does make a lot of sense.
That's
Their
on
highest
you.
stat is intelligence, except this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, his highest stat is charisma.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah.
We know that easily.
Absolutely.
His highest stat must be luck. That's the only way he got here.
You just rolled really well.
All right, I'm gonna get the data off of this machine.
Okay, quick computers check.
Good job.
Yeah, you are unable to get the data off the computer. Again, this harness seems a little different than the others. It's very difficult for you to access. It might be that there's like a whole bunch of feathers currently stuck
Well,
in
he
like
he
the
was also
pocket.
charged up.
Yeah,
so
I was charged. Got a little
Don't worry,
zap
I
when
got this.
You like take 10 or
I
something.
went to go touch it.
Guess what? I can't do it.
Yeah, you're not you're not good at computers.
Hey,
I
Liz,
smashed mysticism on it.
I'm still a little
My
charged
work's
up.
never done. Yeah, easy.
You step in front and are easily able to put this data pad in the control harness, download data from this lab, which is known as the Power Dynamics Lab. You pull all the data off there, it goes onto the data pad, and you now have all 3 labs worth of data.
See, you gotta plug it in like this. You're plugging it in sideways. That doesn't work.
You know how the USBs are these days?
It's a rectangle. It's easy. I'll show you when we get back to the ship.
Okay.
I forget. Do we need to synthesize this data in any way, or do we just plug it into the?
If you remember, Mergelber said that she could potentially assist, but the data would need to be consolidated from all 3 labs on Oliviana's data pad before she could look at it. And it probably needs to be connected to the harness before she's able to make any assumptions or revelations about what this Rune Drive is or does.
Alright.
I'm gonna get Miracleberg.
Yep.
The door you walk up to is locked from earlier. You can either walk around or I'll let you take 20 to try and unlock it.
I'll walk around.
Okay. Walking up steps, okay. Stepping over bodies. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, I messed it up. I screwed it up.
I'll fix it. Give me 1 second.
You just step on it repeatedly without going all the way through. There you go.
Yep, you got
there
it.
Wait, I went the wrong way.
I'll get everything situated
The
while
maze.
you guys go get what's her face. What's its face? I don't know if it's a he or she, I guess.
It's her.
Mergelber?
A they, yeah.
Okay.
Button clicking.
All right, so you guys are going to grab Mergelber.
I think I am 15 feet up.
What it is up. Miracleberg.
Yeah, I'll fix it. Mergelber will just say,
yes. What? Yes.
Time to go.
Got all the data.
Oh, data, yes. Let's go to the Rune Drive lab, yes.
all right, Mergelber will follow you. Bop.
Can you unlock this door from this side?
It will take an engineering check.
Leaving that. I'm also 15 feet up again.
Why do you keep
because I'm
doing
on
this,
here?
Chad?
I don't know.
All right, let me fix
Interesting.
it. Give me a second.
You drag yourself over the stair without.
Yeah, that was my
Moving on to
mistake. Is if you drag.
Yeah, you gotta use WAST.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta use the WAST. Hold on, let me fix you, Chad.
Not me using the arrow keys like a pleb.
All right. Everybody is back over here. You plug the harness into, or the data pad into the control harness for the Rune Drive. The readout starts displaying information. You give me who's standing in front of this right now? Are all of you standing there, or is it just
I'm
a few of
definitely
you?
watching it.
Okay. Twick, give me a mysticism or physical science check.
29.
29 on the physical science. You conclude, based on some of the data you're already seeing, the early readout, that if the Rune Drive were to be activated, the Aeon Stone connected to the Aeon Throne would begin to act like a powerful drift beacon. That would, in effect, allow Aslanti scientists to easily reconfigure drift engines to travel directly to the Rune Drive's location. It is also conceivable that somebody on the Aeon Throne would be able to control the Rune Drive utilizing this same technology, this Aeon Throne that's connected to the Aeon Stone that's connected to the Aeon Throne. You also think, based on the readout, that if it's activated, it would take potentially months, if not years, to sever the connection between the Rune Drive itself and the Aeon Stone that's embedded in it. Yeah, it's not looking great in terms of hiding this thing. As data continues to read out, you get more information too. It gives you a general idea of how this Rune Drive works. In simple terms, based on the readouts, the Rune Drive operates by rewriting the underlying code of the universe in a localized area. altering reality around a starship equipped with this drive. Such a vessel, based on your, what you're seeing here and your ability to understand science and technology, such a vessel could, in theory, travel almost instantaneously from one location to another by manipulating the nature and space-time coordinates of the universe itself in a localized bubble surrounding the ship. It is unclear, based on this readout, whether or not that would affect living creatures on board the ship, but there's no data that the Aslanti who used it before suffered any ill effects. You do see that some of the readout indicates that due to a slight miscalculation in astrogation, the original pilots of the Royal Venture crash-landed on Nikondis all those years ago using this exact Rune Drive. So you know it has... You believe, based on the readout, that it's worked. But the science behind it is so crazy, out of the realm of what you would normally understand and believe, that you can't quite wrap your mind around the possibility of something working in this manner. And you guys are kind of all standing around this. I want you to make me whoever, again, is kind of looking at this, make me an engineering or mysticism check.
Yeet. Wow.
Okay. All right. Twick and Lisk. You guys are standing over the Rune Drive, looking through the readout. Both of you kind of just talking back and forth about some concepts about what you could potentially use this device for, how it could be activated, whether or not it could be utilized on the ship. You come up with this idea, an idea that spawned a while back when you were first discussing the Rune Drive's purpose, its functionality, how it could be used. And the idea, this radical idea, is that it should be theoretically possible to extend the Rune Drive's reality manipulation field to a large enough area that upon traversal would potentially overload and burn out the Aeon Stone. Providing so much power to it would permanently sever this link, you believe, to the Aeon Throne. Some possible slight adjustments to the drive's parameters, plus the energy generated on the asteroid, should be sufficient enough to power the Rune Drive's extended field for a short amount of time. And with this roll, you would also know that because this is, again, all theory, you don't really know, this is not science that you have interacted with before, this plan could also result in the permanent rewriting of localized reality due to the strain on the Rune Drive, or worse than that, the destruction of everything in the Rune Drive's reality manipulation field, causing potentially reality to collapse in on itself, similar to a collapsing star. Or both. It's really hard to know since, again, this is all theoretical. The bad news is, no matter what the result of this Rune Drive activating with increased energy, it would require a navigation tool as it would in a normal starship to be utilized.
Would it be usable after overloading it?
You don't know. What you know is that based on the sort of energy displaced from this drive itself, that it would definitely, or your expectation is that it would ruin this Aeon Stone, sort of disable it permanently, but you don't know what it would do to the Rune Drive itself. Operating it at higher energy levels than what it operated at in the Royal Venture, as far as you can tell, has never been tested on this thing. And if you remember, Twick, actually this idea I think came from you, because you asked a while back, you hypothesized that the Rune Drive's field could be extended to all of Aurelos. You don't think, based on the amount of energy output this thing has, that you could expand to all of Aurelos, but you think you could expand to quite a large area, possibly 300 or 400 feet. Well, actually, double that, so 600 to 800 foot diameter sphere, bubble.
It's big.
Yeah.
But this asteroid is several miles wide. You wouldn't be able to get the entire asteroid.
Take a big chunk of it, though.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Ooh, we could Majora's Mask someone. Just take a big chunk of asteroid right above the planet and just smash it into one.
You could.
It's perfect plan, perfect crime.
You do, about this time, you get a notification on your datapad, and I don't remember who had shared their info with Aereo, but you get a notification on the datapad, and all it says is, the Star Runner has arrived.
Oh, that's bad.
That's the guy's ship, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sardat ship.
probably. Where did we park? Was somewhere
On the
secret?
surface.
Somewhere like secret though?
No?
Yeah,
Like a
definitely
secret
not.
surface?
Totally secret.
Well,
Yeah, we put the
We can
cloaking
get up that
on our ship,
artillery
right?
laser like immediately.
oh, that's a good idea. We could also activate the Rune Drive. Maybe doom us all.
What could go wrong?
That's where the story concludes, dooming the entire universe. Thanks for listening.
But, I mean... I guess we gotta go kill this guy. Or run, right? Like, I don't... It's not like there were other entrances, right? If he's coming in, and we're going out,
Yeah. Same direction.
it's probably bad.
You didn't get a sense from Aereo's message whether or not that meant the ship had actually landed, but the Star Runner had arrived in some sense. It seemed like maybe he was in a rush to send the message out.
Okay, alright, well... Maybe we skedaddle. Maybe we're done here. Anything else we need to do, or can we just... get the hell out of here before we gotta fight the final boss?
I think Sedona would re-relay... In chat, I won't make you read anything, don't worry. Sedona would probably re-relay that she would not leave without the Rune Drive, to some extent. That if this were in the hands of the Aslanti Star Empire, all of the Pact Worlds would be at risk, if not all races that were not Aslanti blood. After all, they are a very powerful empire, and as far as you've been able to tell so far, their complement, their ship complements, plus their training is deadly.
Do we think we could destroy it in any way?
If you remember, you looked at this thing earlier, you didn't see a way in which you could affect the outer components, like the hull of this thing. It's made of a material you didn't recognize. I think Sedona saw that parts of it were made from dull gray Aeon stones, which are just Aeon stones that have lost its power. But the metal that surrounds the actual Rune Drive is of some quality that you've never seen in the Pact Worlds. And based on its composition, you don't think you could destroy it. Or affect it, really.
I was hoping to turn it into, like, you know, a transporting nuclear bomb and just drop it on the Aeon throne itself.
Yeah. I mean, how are we gonna... I mean, it's this whole thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
How are we gonna get that
I mean,
out?
it's in there,
that's
but it's
just
like
the
a-
control harness. It's a small cube.
Well, it's like 3 foot by
okay.
3 foot, right?
Yes.
The problem is they can track it. Is that the main issue?
If we use it, right?
If you use it.
Oh, well, if we use
that
it
is,
to
if
destroy him from orbit.
you think if you use it normally, as I mentioned before, if you think if you overload it, you would prevent this from occurring. You could essentially route out the connectivity to the Aeon throne from the Aeon stone that sits in the middle of it.
How long would we estimate it would take to set that up?
Murgelber is actually standing right there, and Murgelber would just say,
I think with some small calculation changes, we could get this prepared in 30 minutes.
Oh, it's too long.
That's pretty quick, though. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Maybe
It's
we could
not
just
bad.
we could disguise ourselves as scientists.
Yeah, that worked so great before when we tried to disguise ourselves.
Oh, yeah, you should get in a box. That's a good point.
Possibly faster if I have assistance.
Well, I think
We
we
have
either
a
need
we
to
have a whole
move it
crowd
now
of people.
or get that artillery laser up and running.
Okay. What do you want to do to it? Not the laser, the Rune Drive.
So what happens when we overload it?
I'll just reread this again. You have a radical idea. It's theoretically possible to extend the Rune Drive's reality manipulation field to a large enough area that upon traversal would overload and burn out the Rune Drive's Aeon Stone, permanently rendering the Rune Drive link to the Aeon Throne as severed. Some slight adjustments to the Rune Drive's parameters, plus the energy generated by the asteroid's energy generators, its power plants, the little things that are sitting next to this harness, should be able to provide enough power to extend the Rune Drive's field for a short time. And that's what you think could happen. The concern of this plan is that it could also permanently rewrite localized reality or cause the destruction of everything within inside the bubble.
I mean, right, 3 options. It works, we get superpowers, or everyone dies.
Yes, yes, and yes.
It's pretty okay. I like those odds.
Overloaded, I think.
Yeah, the question is like, what do we do? Overload it. Do like some of us go back to the ship?
You also know, as I mentioned before, that in order to use this thing, it would have to be hooked up with a navigational tool on a normal starship.
Oh, we don't have access to that down here?
Make me a quick computers check. Or engineering, really. You can do either.
25.
25. Yeah, you think that you have 2 options based on controlling this. You can connect it to the Indefatigable's navigational array and use that as the sort of driver. The navigation tool that will allow you to use this Rune Drive to actually go somewhere. But in order to do that, you think you would need to either remotely activate it from there or set it on a timer and have it activate after a certain period of time once you've been able to connect the navigational array.
So Zolan's ship just came up. So like, what if we put it on Zolan's ship?
You could, yeah. Theoretically.
I mean,
Are
steal
you
the
asking
ship
like?
and put it on there?
Sure. You would and do what with it? Just fly away?
Because I don't know. I was trying to think like, how do we overload it and reduce the risk to our bells? Because you're saying that if we overload it, there's a chance that it could destroy everything.
In the localized bubble. Yeah.
Right.
Which is us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we're the ones doing it.
Do we think
Again-
we could overload it remotely from outside the localized bubble? Like
No.
connecting it to the ship and then doing it?
You know that the navigation tool has to be used within the bubble. You think the chance that one of those negative outcomes happens is low.
Okay.
But
I'd prefer it be 0.
Well, 0 is low. Maybe it is 0.
Well, Aid might be onto something there with kill Uluvestra. Use his ship, just set it on a timer, have it jump a short distance. That way we're not in danger. And we can recover it afterwards.
Well, Iron to say we couldn't do it remotely.
Well, we probably set it on a timer, right?
Oh, well, the problem
And
is
then leave.
if a bad thing doesn't happen, right? If a good thing happens, then we just gave him the Rune Drive, right?
No.
No,
I'm
we take
saying
him out first.
Kill Uluvestra. He's gone.
Oh, kill him first.
We take everybody else in the facility with us. We set his ship on a timer with navigational stuff on a timer. We leave. It goes off. Asteroid jumps. Whatever happens, happens. We go and
Okay.
recover it.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. That's not bad. So we are just gonna go fight Uluvestra like right now, though.
I don't know that we have an option.
Yeah, I
Gotta
mean,
get
I
that
also
armor.
don't think we have much choice there.
If we got a message and it's gonna take it close to 30 minutes to set this up, I don't think we can leave before it has technically landed, if it hasn't already.
Yeah. I mean, maybe we do go up and try to use some of those traps we ran into on the way here, if we can get them set up again.
Yeah.
Marupar, set it up.
So what's the plan exactly? So I know.
Have Murglebar start working on the overload.
Yeah, if I guess if we could get Murgleber. Well, he said it would go faster if more of us helped, right? So if
All
Murgleber and
scientists.
we have a dick ton of scientists. Yeah. What if they work on this, and
We
then
could,
the rest of us go kill the guy?
Yeah, we could ask Murglebar which ones they trust
we do
and then
best.
put the rest of them in the brig.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, yeah, no, that's great. I think that's good. I mean, it's not great. It would have been better if he didn't show up at all. But, you know, it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's the best
Agreed.
we've got right now.
Okay, Murglebar, we're gonna bring in some scientists to help. Just tell us which ones you don't trust, and we'll put them in the jail cells, whatever those are called.
These Lanti.
Okay,
Oh,
these
yeah,
things, you
that's
got
a
it.
good pick.
I was thinking those would be the ones.
How many scientists have you found?
9,
It's like 30.
Oh, how
9
many
living
how many
ones.
are Aslanti?
2.
2.
Oh, 2. Shooting 7. Calculating. 6 minutes.
Oh, that's really fast.
Wow.
That's great.
Oh, what if you had 2 more?
You know, what are the odds that matters?
We could potentially reduce time, but I don't trust the Aslanti scientists.
No,
Well,
I meant me and
us.
Lisk here.
Yeah,
Yes. So the 4 minutes.
it's so fast.
All right, get the scientists. We gotta have cooking, boys.
More hands typing on the same keyboard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So all the scientists gather around. You're there with Murgleber. Murgleber's standing in front of the data pad. You're all just like staring at these readouts. And it takes you about 4 minutes in order to set the Rune Drive's control adjustments to allow it to expand to a greater distance, utilizing the energy of the asteroid's energy power stations. And the moment you sort of like enter these, I guess I'll call them formulas. It's basically a formula to tell it what it needs to do. The Rune Drive begins to hum.
Oh, what's at home?
It just begins to hum and glow a little bit. It looks like it's activated essentially, but you will need to either set it on, as I mentioned before, a timer, or remotely activate it from your or another ship. Also, about this time, you get another message from Aereo. And all this message says is more ships.
Oh. Well, let's get to the ship, shall we?
More ships. Maybe that's not. Maybe that means something else.
Yeah. Oh, let's go.
Like maybe he's really into fan fiction, right? And he's shipping a bunch of characters. You know, more ships. He's really into it right
you and
now.
that red-eyed guy, right? That's what I heard.
Yeah, it was love at first sight.
I mean, let's get out of here, right?
Yeah, let's leave.
Yeah.
Let's run as fast as we can.
What are
Yeah,
you
we're
doing
going
to
as
this
quick
Rune
as
Drive?
possible.
I need to know what you're specifically going to do with it.
I mean, it doesn't seem like there's any point in setting it on a. Well, I guess if we die, it goes off anyway. But if we don't connect it to something navigationally, it won't work, right? What will it
Yeah.
do when the timer runs out if it's not connected to a navigation?
You don't know. And Murgleberg doesn't have any insight to that.
Yeah, I don't really see a point in putting the timer on it, I guess.
I mean, so are we over? Can we just grab it and run like right now?
Yeah.
Deal with it later. Right? Because it itself is not huge.
Right.
It
Right,
itself
so
is
we
not
just-
huge, but it will not be powered by anything if you take it out of the harness.
Sure.
Oh, I thought the whole thing was we were taking it to our ship.
The only way this, again, I'll kind of try to summarize this again. The only way that this drive itself can function to the extent at which you would be talking about a large bubble is it has to be sitting in this control harness, powered by the energy of the asteroid itself. If you take it out of the harness, you can activate it like normal, but you don't think you can overload it in order to remove the Aeon Stone that's at the center. Or
But
fry it.
But in the overload kits, we're still missing a navigational computer, or this is working.
Yeah, there
It's
is
like-
no navigational computer in this. This is what the Rune Drive is just sitting in this harness, and the moment that it's activated and connected to a navigational computer, it will activate. It will turn on. It will generate this reality bubble and do whatever it's supposed to do.
Oh,
So just to make sure I've got it. Well, what we need to do is turn it on here, so it's like, and then we run over to our ship and we go, boop, 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 and then it uses that power and it jumps.
Yeah.
And we do it. Got it?
Sure. Yeah. What I was really more looking for is what your plan was. If you're going to connect it remotely or just put it on a timer, because those are two different checks in which I would give you the DC for right now, but there was never any settled on what the plan was.
So here I guess is my confusion. Don't we need to do both? Because turning it on right now, it's not connected to anything, so that won't do anything. And activating it remotely while it's not on also doesn't do anything, right?
Yeah. So if you put it on a timer and you weren't able to get the navigational array connected to it, you don't know what happens. If you connect it remotely to your ship and then you activate it from your ship without connecting it to a navigational array, you don't know what happens. If you connect it remotely to your ship, go to your ship, connect it to the navigational array, then turn it on, you expect it to operate as normal. Or if you put it on a timer, go to your ship, connect it to the navigational array, it activates automatically because it's on a timer, then you expect it to function as normal.
So you're saying the timer and the connecting remotely to a ship
Are one and the same.
are
Yeah,
the
they're-
same,
they're-
but also we
kind
need to
of.
get to the ship and also remotely connect back,
you
regardless
have to
of which one
connect.
happens.
Yeah, you have to connect the navigational array one way or the other.
I see.
But you have two options on how you could initiate the Rune Drive, I guess, is a better way to put it. You can either put it on a timer to automatically activate itself, or you can remotely connect it to a ship in which you could press a big red button that says, engage,
Okay.
engage, and it would turn on.
Well, let's try to connect to the ship, right?
That sounds better than rolling the dice on a timer.
If that doesn't work, we can set up a timer, maybe. Hopefully.
Okay, who is connecting it? Is anybody assisting?
I will assist.
You'll assist. I guess that means I'm doing it.
I'm gonna
Okay.
use a biohack to give you another +2.
Murglebur
enhancement
is
bonus.
also going to help.
Okay. Is he wouldn't, would he be better at this?
He does not assist.
So I guess he's not better at this. Is it engineering?
Oh, I just barely assist, I think.
To remotely connect it is computers.
Computers, okay.
I was assuming computer, sorry. So I think you have a +4 from me total. Oh.
Oh, make Lisk roll it! Yeah, dude, yeah!
Do we have a trophy in
Natural
this? Did Lisk
one.
get it last week?
Oh no, man! Twick, if you'd like to attempt, you can do that, and Liz can help.
I would very much like to do that. I would use another biohack on me. I'm almost out of those, by the way. And we'll see how this goes.
Much better.
31
Nice.
assists.
Let me check Murglebur here.
Wait, were you assisting? You're making me roll it again?
To assist me. No, you're assisting me.
I'm assisting you. Okay.
Murglebur assists, so you get a +2.
33.
I will attempt to assist.
Hey, 35.
35.
Great.
Look at that. You are able to remotely connect the Rune Drive's control harness to your datapad. And you can take that back to the Indefatigable and connect it directly to your ship. Or if you wanted to go the Star Runner route, directly to the Star Runner, as long as you can access that ship.
Okay. So
Let's
okay.
get going.
Yeah, let's go. And then maybe we don't fight. Maybe we just run away. Maybe we just run.
If we can get past them, yeah.
I don't know how tough this guy is. He's got a scary name, so I assume he's tough.
I mean, we're gonna probably have to fight him either way.
We can run him very
But
fast.
it would be better to move the asteroid before the rest of the ships land.
Yeah,
He's
that'd
Mr.
be really
Perfect,
cool.
right?
Mr. Perfect, yes.
I'm very
Let's
fast.
let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
go.
So you guys make your way back over to the elevator. Are all the scientists and Murglebur in tow?
Yeah, I think so, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did we lock up the Aslanti?
We'll lock up the Atlantic. We can leave them there.
Okay. You lock up the Aslanti, no problem. You make your way back up to the upper level. I will take you there. Here
On
you
the
are
way,
at the...
I am gonna use a serum.
Okay. Use the serum, no problem.
Ugh, I might use 2. We'll see. Just one's fine for now.
Okay. Just 1 serum. All right. As you come out of this room, do I even have him here? I don't even have him here at the moment. His name is just going to be listed as Sanhedron, but he is standing. Aereo is standing here. And he looks at you as you step out of the elevator, and he just says, "The Star Runner has arrived. Other ships. He points at the console in front of you, and you can see that there are several flashing lights. He also holds out his hands and he says, "Here, this will help." And he's holding 2 Mark II serums of healing that he scrounged
Nice.
from a lounge nearby.
Oh, thanks, Aereo.
Where is the Rune Drive?
It's still down there, right?
Yeah,
We got a plan.
Yeah, we got a plan. It's all good.
it's a great
How can I assist?
You any good in combat?
What's the Sardat's greatest weakness?
I have this wrench.
Great, you're on the team.
I do not know Sardat. I can watch. Yes, I can escort. I can assist.
Oh yeah, if you could make sure these scientists don't get murdered on the way out, that would be so cool.
Oh, yes, I can watch the scientists, of course.
And if they get out of line, use that wrench. Just give them a little.
Yeah.
Of course, yes, of course.
Of course. Love that.
He taps the wrench on his hand. Tap, tap. Tap, tap.
Yeah, I like Sanhedron.
I will assist. Let me actually change his name here.
Tap, tap, tap.
Erio. Aereo. There he is. Aereo. Okay. What's Luna, in front of you, there's a bunch of lights flashing on the computer.
How many ships?
Computer check.
20.
20. Yeah, so you see multiple readouts. One of the readouts indicates that a ship has landed. It has a name next to it, the Star Runner. You also see another section of ships that are further away, and based on the readout, they are still a ways away from landing. They read as Aslanti gunships. There are 4 of them. You also see a third readout that shows about a dozen ships that are also headed this direction, but they are much further away. You can't tell by the readout how long it would take them to get here because you're uncertain about how fast they travel.
Is this, do we suspect this has anything to do with the drift not working?
That's right.
Yeah. Roll me a culture check. Wow!
Par for the course.
A 1 and a 1.
Double 1.
No clue.
Literally the only thing I can't do is roll culture.
Sad. Makes me really sad for you, Abe. I'm sorry, buddy.
Well, Lisk, I think if we get into a fight, maybe you just get to the ship. Flip the
Okay.
switch.
Yeah, you had me at run away from the fight.
Well, let's see what happens.
Okay. You guys make your way. Aereo and the scientists will also be following you. I'm not going to move them around on this map because that's just a lot of people to move.
Yeah. And if they're not gonna matter, who cares?
Right. Oops. Sorry. Lisk, are you not joining?
Oh no, sorry.
Nice. Missed it.
Yeah, I'm just bringing up Dorita.
I'm gonna pop one more of these Mark 1, these serums real fast.
Okay.
Go on. I'm scared.
You see the guard that you left on the ground. He's still unconscious.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, he's still unconscious. Let me look for something here real quick. Okay. I have a quick thing to read here. Let me pop this over here. 1 second, please. All right. Let me stop this playlist. All right, here we go.
Oh boy.
As Ko walks past the receiving bay, down the steps and up to the doors of the retractable gangway, which are currently closed, something deep inside of him stirs. What this feeling is, he can't place. Relief that they're nearly out of this mess. Hope. No, it can't be that. It's less visceral, less emotional. Light, maybe, but also a creeping darkness. An unsettling shadow slowly filling his mind. The strange sensation intensifies as the doors to the gangway open automatically as he nears. Across the chasm stand several figures, 2 of which are wearing the recognizable viridescent armor of an Aeon guard, but the third is different. Standing proud of his guards is a tall man with long, dark hair, a regal purple suit with gold lacing, a cape gracefully draped off of one shoulder, and a strange, bright green chest plate. His proud stance is reminiscent of someone with royal stature, but his expression is anything but regal. "You!" he says, forcefully, as if expelling the words from his lungs. His eyes pan between the crew of the Indefatigable one at a time until they stop and widen. "I should have let the Warden have her way with you. Pathetic, all of you are pathetic." He swings his arm wide in a general gesture at all who are in front of him as if he were speaking to a crowd. "At first, I considered you had come all this way to rescue a slave. How laughable a task. You should have left when you found her. Returned to your pact of planets. I would have let you depart. But your purpose here, it's evolved. It became exactly as you intended, a purpose that you will not see fulfillment of. What you clearly failed to realize is the Rune Drive is mine alone. The distaste I have for such insolence. Your small ambitions and your feeble minds could not possibly grasp what I am trying to achieve here. And you," he looks straight at Sedona, "of course you are both the designer and executor of this failed effort. I should have seen it during our time together. The Greys said your mind was prepared for such an intrusion, ready to defend itself against any such interrogation. A sort of protective barrier that was dismantled. I understand now. You're weak. You protect those like you. I know there is more that you have to offer. You will not leave this asteroid until I have obtained it. But first, I'll deal with you." He looks straight at Ko as he's standing in the middle of the door. A mote, previously unnoticed before, descends from around the Aslante's arm and lands in his outstretched left hand. As he clasps it, a solid beam of green light extends both directions, forming a nearly 6-foot-long solar weapon. Hoisting the beam horizontally in front of him, he looks across the blade of energy at Ko. "The House of Ulavestra will stand for generations to come.
long after you meet the end of my blade. Come now. There is only one way out.
Lightsaber battle!
Roll Duel of the Fates.
Thing. This man just Darth Mauled me.
He just straight Darth Mauled you. And we are going to be entering directly into some combat here. Let me select everybody real quick. I think I got everybody. Here we go.
How he gonna be impressed
Combat.
with my mind barrier and then call me weak?
Apparently, I've put a crate into combat. I'm going to take that out.
Oh, no, that's great.
Nah, get it in there. On our side, though, for sure.
I pet that crate on the way in, specifically.
I rode
Where's
in
my
that
friend?
crate on the way in.
All right, let me... This man, very upset looking, is currently standing across the chasm from you. Let me show you what he looks like real quick, since I didn't get a chance to do that while I was reading. This is what this man looks like.
Oh.
Basically exactly what I expect in that voice.
Space Snake.
Yeah.
Space.
Yeah, he does look like Space Snake. That's good, except with purple instead of black.
He's more Dooku than Maul, huh?
Yes, absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Is his moat curved like a little bit?
Whoa,
the handle
man.
of
He said it was double-sided though, right? So
It is double-sided.
That's
He's
the reason
currently
why I got
holding
the
it in
Maul.
front of him, and it's the sort of solar weapon is extending both directions about 6 feet.
He did the thing where he like held it out and like the lightsaber came out,
came
but
out.
then
And
like
then
a
the
second
other
later,
side.
the other side came out, and everybody's
the
like, "Oh
en-
my god!"
Yeah, the entire theater lost their minds.
They can do
Oh
that.
my gosh!
They can be two-sided. What?
That's so crazy! All right. This man is currently standing across the bridge from you. He has his lightsaber extended out in front of him. Lightsaber, Solarian weapon. Twig,
Trademark driver.
you are at the top of the order.
Alright. I'm moving up to here. Along the way, loading in one of these darts of blue Winnis poison.
Blue Winnis poison.
I searched it up. I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't find it in client.
I can tell you about it.
Yeah, tell me about it.
But I am gonna aim my rifle for one shot with that in it and with a biohack added to it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
All right.
So that is my
Alright, we
last
can't-
biohack.
Been doing crappy rolls. We
That's
can't
not
have
great.
like crappy rolls now, right?
Yeah, we
I
got
don't
one
say
for
that out
initiative,
loud, Chad.
so
How dare you? Alright. So here is the. I never reloaded this. I would have reloaded this. Here's the attack roll.
Okay. Let's see it. Oh,
excellent.
Alright.
You jinxed me, Chad.
This was
I'm
the last
gonna-
one too,
You
huh?
jinxed me.
Let's see myself
oh,
out.
no! All right. Range
Why are there no
fumble.
hero points in this game?
Yeah.
I used to be a Starfinder like you. You pull the trigger on your weapon and whoops, you drop it and it cracks hard against your knee before falling to the ground. You take 1d4 damage and your movement is reduced by 5 feet for 1 round.
Wow. Why'd you gotta roll like that though?
Ugh! Yikes! All
Beat
right.
this last boss and we just die.
Yeah, that's well, that's not what we're hoping for.
What are
That's what you're hoping for.
3 points of damage. All right, it is Evandrian's turn. He's currently crouched behind a crate. He is going to hold up this really small, what looks like a mirror, and he's going to flash it in your face, Ko, from a distance, trying to just dazzle you a little bit. And he is going to attempt a little trick attack here. That is going to be... oh, that's a fail on the trick attack. That's a natural 1.
Got him.
Nice.
He will
He's
still-
named.
He is
Yeah, I
a
didn't
named
realize-
enemy.
I didn't realize that was
Ranged.
Evandrian also.
Fumble. Failure is an option. Your attack misses. Better luck next time.
Ah, get
Oh, come on.
Ah, sorry guys. Sorry.
Is there a
Oh wait,
Uh,
that's his stealth check, not his attack roll.
Oh,
He
that's a
just
good
fails
point.
he just fails that.
Oh.
He's still gonna shoot. His shot is a 26 against EAC, Ko.
yeah, that'll hit.
All right. Here comes the damage. It is going to be 9 points of fire damage.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
And
Operative.
Lisk, you are up.
All right. I'm going to 15, 30. Can I like peek from this corner, kind of, or is
You
that
can
not?
you can peek from that corner.
I
yes.
would love to basically trick attack, right? Run through here,
Okay.
slide around the corner, and as I'm like sliding down,
Against who
I'm
here?
gonna Zolan Ulvestra, baby.
Okay. All right. Let's see it.
All right. So here is the stealth roll. Yeah. That's how you do it.
36. Okay.
So then against flat-footed EAC.
Oh yeah.
19.
Flat-footed
That's not gonna do it.
EAC. That is actually a hit.
Oh
Ooh,
shit. Okay,
nice.
let's go. All right. So
However-
trick attack damage. No. I rolled it.
The shot is fired across the bridge, and you see the Sardat move his lightsaber, his Solarian weapon, ever so slightly. Chink! And it reflects the shot back your direction.
Oh no.
It's not fair.
Ko, this shot will be reflected towards you.
Can you
Does
do that, Ko?
I do the same thing back at him.
Yeah.
They play Pong.
this will be a ranged attack from him against you. Here, I'm going to make the attack roll. It is going to be a 22 against EAC.
That's a hit.
No!
That is a hit.
I thought I had 23.
You will take 24 points of fire damage
Holy crap. Full damage.
as he smirks at you. Let me make sure, because I want to spell a whole bunch of extra damage to you if you don't have to have it.
Does it apply my debilitating trick too?
Oh no.
Yeah, if your attack hits, the new target is damaged as if it had been an intended target of the original ranged attack.
That sucks.
Yeah. I'm gonna guess it does not do the debilitating trick. It just, the shot is what does the damage, and that's all that happens. Womp womp is
Lisk almost
correct.
killed me.
Luna, you are up.
And there's like no reflex or anything there.
There is no reflex. It's just an attack.
Is there
I ended the attack roll.
is there a thing I can roll about Solarians to know like how that ability works?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can just roll life science check if you have it.
Would. Alright. Shoot him. Am I just gonna hit
Okay.
Ko again if I shoot him?
You don't know.
Who knows?
If he can just do that infinitely, there's no way to beat him. Right?
Melee only. He reflects all ranged damage.
I mean, I guess that's possible.
Have to fight him. Saber
we'll-
to saber.
We'll test it. How about that? We'll take a shot.
Yeah, well, let's just
Okay.
test it. Let's risk it.
Do a little test.
Just risk it. Let's see it.
See what happens. Will you allow me to reload my plasma bolter that I forgot to reload?
Yeah, oh, yeah. Absolutely. You would have reloaded it all on the way.
That's
There's
what
no
I
way
would
you
have
just-
done, but I did not because
Yeah.
let me do this one too while I'm at it. Okay. Alright. Back. 2.
There we go.
Sorry, Ko.
That'll do.
Oh, natural 20.
Let's hope that it doesn't get reflected.
Yeah, if
Ranged
this reflects. I'm so mad.
Ooh. Seeing stars. Your target is distracted and off target for 1 round.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. That is a hit. Roll me damage.
I'm waiting for the shoe to drop. Critical damage. Ouchie,
Nice
ouchie.
roll.
Yeah.
Yikes! The shot impacts Zolan right in the chest.
Excellent. Okay,
He
so
does
it's
not move his saber in the way of it.
So it's a reaction that he cannot use again. Okay. Okay, cool.
Maybe once per round.
Alright. Alright, take off him.
Yeah, you got him all right.
Is this a gun I can use?
Yes, it was used, but if you remember, there's only a couple spots it can actually hit. Somebody
Just like-
on the bridge or in. You're saying this big turret?
Yeah.
Did you guys take it with you?
Oh, did we?
I think.
I don't think so. I think
Thought we left
It's
it.
way too heavy, wasn't?
Yeah, how would we have carried this?
Well, it's like a normal gun. It's not like a huge gun.
I
It just
thought we were gonna
looks
come
big.
back
Sit in
and
our
use it.
inventory.
I don't recall taking it.
It is. Hold
I
on, let
don't
me
know.
scroll back up there.
If we did take
Is
it, why
it
wasn't
a
anyone
Corona
using it?
artillery laser?
It is a Corona artillery laser.
All
took
right,
it.
that's in our inventory.
Okay.
Why have we not used?
Yeah, why haven't we been using that thing? That sounds
Oh,
awesome.
if
I don't know that anybody
use
can
heavy
use
weapons.
Then why do we
We could sell it.
Sell it, obviously.
God
Is
damn
it?
it.
Is there a place I can shoot from over here?
Yes, it is a very small crevice, though you don't know exactly what you'll be able to see. Based on where Ko got shot last time, he got shot here. Remember, he
okay.
stepped from where Zolan's currently at to that space exactly, and that's when he got shot at.
Okay. All right. So I'll just hang out in here.
Okay. All right, Sedona, you're up.
Okay. That doesn't seem right. That's only 20?
Yeah.
No, it's 25.
Yeah, so that's 20, and then that's 25. I don't think any of my spells can reach him. Why am I a mage that has to be 25 feet from somebody to cast stuff?
Well, remember, it's 25 feet plus 5 feet for every 2 levels, I think. What spell are you specifically talking about?
Gonna do Day's Weariness. That's my second level.
Day's Weariness. I believe it's 25 feet plus Day's Weariness. Starfinder. Day's Weariness. Yeah, 25 feet plus 5 feet for every 2 levels. So 2, 4, 6, so 35. Sorry, 40 feet? 40 feet.
That's not gonna cut it. Alright. I guess I just try laser him.
Good old Tri-Laser. 21 against... Is he flat-footed to everyone? You didn't hit, so no. 21 against EAC is a hit. Roll
I don't
damage.
like the way you just said that with like, there's more to...
No. I hadn't actually seen the roll when I asked the question. 9 points of fire damage, all right? Nice shot. That was a move and a shot. All right, your turn is up. A guard steps out from behind this sort of wall here and just is going to covering fire for Zolan. Here we go against DC 15. Oh yeah, that's a success. He is done with his turn. Zolan's turn. He's actually not gonna do much, but Ko, he looks right at you and he just holds out his hand and then he just wills you towards him. And he drops that hand back down to his side. By the way, that is the hand with the glove on it. The other hand he's currently holding up, and he starts spinning his blade slowly in front of him. And that is all he is doing for his turn. And you are up, Ko.
When you say wills me towards him, that's not like an actual like.
Nope. He's just
not compelled.
He's just waving. Come on.
Okay. All right. I want to know mechanically for Evandrian and the work we did on his like the scale on how he feels towards us. Does that carry over?
It does carry over.
So he's like at what stage now? Like unfriendly or something?
He's indifferent.
Or indifferent.
Yeah, because you guys moved him two. Yeah, you moved him 2 stages.
I can talk to Evandrian, right? At this point, is that my standard?
If you want to use your standard action, you can do that. Yes. You can yell across the cat. As actually be your full action if you want to do it.
Okay. Yeah. I want to call out to Evandrian and say like, you heard Zolan yourself in that manic speech that he had prepared for us. He thinks the Rune Drive is for him and for him alone. He brings no honor to the Aslanti Empire. Help us take him down, and you might restore a bit of that honor.
I serve. I serve the Sardat. I am loyal to the Aslanti Star Empire.
If you'd like to, you can make a diplomacy check for me.
Okay. Be good. 18.
Yeah, he again, he kind of repeats the same thing, that he serves the Star Empire.
Yeah.
And that's all he does. We're back to the top of the order, round 2. Twick, you're up.
Yeah.
Probably don't shoot at him.
Well, the problem is if nobody shoots at him, only one person does any damage on our team.
Well, if I get close enough, I could try using magic, but...
I'm thinking I just shoot him with something not debilitating to our team.
Let's shoot him with a pea shooter.
Yeah.
1 damage.
Yeah, once I got this... What's the range on this guy? Not long enough. Alright. I'm just gonna shoot him with a needler rifle. I'm not gonna put any biohacks or anything on it. Just single shot at him.
Okay. Let's see it.
It's gonna be like a natural 20.
20 total.
Against KAC. That is a miss. And in fact, he looks like he dodges that shot rather easily.
Oh.
So your move action was to load your... No, you haven't moved yet.
I have a move, but I
Okay.
think I'm just gonna keep cover behind this thing right now.
Okay. All right, it is Evandrian's turn. He's going to attempt the same thing he did last time. He pulls up this small little mirror and he tries to just shine a light in your eyes, Ko. Here comes his check. Sneak attack. Oh yeah, that is a 35. That will succeed. Here comes the attack roll. Of course, it's probably going to be low. Ooh, 20 against EAC flat-footed. I believe that's a hit.
I don't know how to do flat-footed.
You're flat-footed
This
him,
is
so it's just
-2, right?
-2.
Yeah, that works.
Oh,
That hits.
yeah. Excelente. All right, you will take... let me enter this in here. Roll that. Okay. Oh my. What? Why was that an attack roll? That didn't do that right. Hold on. Plus. Let me roll that again.
You mean plus?
It rolled a d20. It rolled an attack roll and not the damage roll. Yeah. I was like, that damage seems really, really high. You will take 26 points of fire damage from his operative attack. And
I'm
Lisk,
in much pain.
you are up.
Did he... He didn't reflect. Did he reflect Twick's attack?
You did
didn't
not.
hit.
He didn't hit. Well, shit. I don't know what to do, because he's just gonna reflect it back at Ko and kill him. But it's my only damage source. Should I just shoot at this guy?
I think we
The only
Eventually
downside to doing
convince him
that is, yeah,
to be on our
he's
side.
currently technically indifferent to us, and I don't know if
Alright,
there's any realm of possibility where we could diplomacy.
I don't know if
more
that.
of a
Yeah,
lower.
I don't know if it's actually possible, but
Alright, I'm gonna take a shot at this guy way in the back. Trick attack. I just kind of peek out around the corner. All sneaky breaky like. Pretty good, 34 on the
Okay.
stealth roll.
That's a success. And which one was that? That's the one in the far back?
Guy in the way back.
Okay.
The one who's
got
not
it.
just gonna negate my attack immediately.
Okay.
17, flat-footed EAC.
17 flat-footed EAC. The exact number you needed to roll. That's a
Thank
hit.
God. Alright, let's do it. With trick attack damage.
Nice.
29 fire, and he's staggered.
Oh my gosh.
Get out of my
So
life.
much damage. 29 fire damage. All right, and he's staggered. Got it.
I think if we can move Evandrian twice on the track, then he'll help us.
Also, I
think
mean,
that can-
I don't even care if he helps us. If he was not shooting at us,
I think
that
we just
would
need to
be-
move it once more for that.
so good.
Luna, you are up.
Do a quick inspiring boost on the co. 12 plus 5, 17. 17 stamina.
17's pretty alright.
You can't die before you cross blades with them.
I don't really want to go over there.
I can't see him from where I am. Yeah.
Yeah, you cannot.
I might hop over to this side so I can
Okay.
peek.
You will have, yeah, you can peek that corner. You'll have line of sight there. Okay. Sedona, you're up.
I'm gonna use Mystic Cure on Co.
Good old Mystic Cure. Are you down
Going.
H pizzles?
Yeah.
Down.
How much?
Quite a
How
bit.
much does that do?
3d8,
It does a
24
lot.
max.
Man. Yeah.
It's not hit points, it's stamina.
Oh, it's stamina.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
I think so.
Look. Mystic
That's
Cure.
I'm wrong. I don't know
Hit
where I
points. Hit points.
read stamina.
I'm only down 11 hit points.
Yep, never mind. You're gonna have to
So-
get hurt a little bit more.
Don't worry.
It could, depending on how you roll, it could be good or it could be a waste.
Nope. I want to be able to try to do some damage to these guys, but I gotta get closer, and that's scary. You said
come
45
on,
last
back you
time,
up.
right?
40 feet.
So like here-ish.
Here.
That is putting myself right there in like.
You do like your
how
move
is there
cast
not
move thing,
more
right?
range with this character? That's so dumb.
It's just short spell casting abilities.
Don't you have your move cast move ability?
Yeah, I do. I'll do that. That's actually a good idea.
That's smart.
That is the
Oh, I gotta move
agile
here.
casting.
Hmm.
That's up to your speed, don't forget. What's your speed?
30.
30 feet. All right, so you've moved 25. You get to step back 5 feet.
Oh wait, it's not. It's not moved twice.
Agile casting. As a full action, you can move up to your speed and cast a single spell with a casting time of 1 standard action or less at any point during your movement.
Oh,
Well, not doing that.
you basically break up one move action into halves.
I'm gonna delay.
Okay. Delay. It is this guard's turn. He's going to do the exact same thing he did last time. He's just going to covering fire. Here comes the attack roll against DC 15. Oh yeah. Success. 28. All right. Zolan's turn. He is actually just going to continue to do the same thing. He does nothing except for hold his hand out, do this action, and then spin his lightsaber. Last person this round. Ko, what are you doing?
Get over here.
Yeah, sure. I really want to talk down Evandrian again. I don't know.
Full round action. Can't move.
Yeah.
We
I'll try it
can
one more
get,
time.
Okay.
What were you gonna say? What were you gonna suggest?
I was gonna say Ko could do it instead if you want to go
You
start
mean Luna?
getting stuff. Sorry, I meant Luna, yes. Sorry, you're Ko.
Again, I really not a fan of running up there.
Why?
I kind of just want to shut the door and just wait.
The longer we wait, the more likely other ships land, though.
Hmm. I'm gonna talk down Evandrian again. I'm gonna make the same plea to the logic that
Okay.
he just admitted right in front of him that he's against the Star Empire, essentially.
All right. Make me a diplomacy check. You gotta tell me what you say too.
Oh my gosh, you get the gist.
All right. No circumstance bonus.
Gosh. I mean, that's what I say. He's just saying, he said right in front of him that he wants the Rune Drive for himself. He's not doing this for the benefit of the Star Empire.
All right. Diplomacy check.
Oh my gosh, same roll.
My loyalty is to the Star Empire and the Star Imperators. I have no choice but to shoot you.
Yeah.
And that is the end of your turn.
All right, I'm
After
up.
your turn ends, oh yeah, that's right, Sedona. You're up. What are you gonna do?
If your loyalty is to the Star Emperor, why are you following Zolan? Who is only for himself.
I serve at the Star Empire, or the Sardat's request for the Star Empire.
You can make me also, if you want, full round action. You can make me a diplomacy check.
Do it. I'm not diplomatic, but hey, let's try. Oh.
Dang.
Do you guys see how that dice rolled? Because I think I got scammed.
It just skidded across.
I landed on the other side and literally did like 400 rolls before I stopped.
Yeah, he's not convinced. And about this time, what you both hear and feel is the rumbling of what you assume to be railgun rounds hitting the asteroid somewhere. Just like, and all of a sudden you start to feel the asteroid shaking as something is being shot on the surface of the asteroid.
Does it feel like friendly railgun rounds?
You don't
definitely.
know.
Yeah,
And we are going to leave it
Oh, no.
right
Oh my gosh.
there. Right there, boys.
Poor ship.
Yep.
Cha-boom, cha-boom. Yeah.
They just land directly on Zolanu Levestra.
Yeah, it's all the friends we've made along the way.
It's the pirates because we partied with them one time.
I just don't understand, Alex, why you haven't tried to dance off yet.
That would
Yeah.
have been a good play.
Yeah, that's true.
I
Probably
told
would've worked.
Alex a long time ago, like probably a year ago at this point, I was like, you need to play your Solarian in this campaign because there's something that's important that you encounter. And we have arrived, and this man is like, I'm gonna diplomacy that guy, it's fine.
Well, I'm gonna walk across the bridge and then a freaking ray shield's gonna pop up between us and then I'm gonna get stabbed.
No, you get halfway across, and we'd reveal that Lisk was a double agent the whole time, and I'd drop the bridge. That's what'll happen.
Well, my character would say Sidonia later.
It's the perfect moment.
Man. Guys, I don't know about this combat.
This one
Seems like
saved me
he's going away.
in my backstory. You would do this
It
to
was
me
all
now?
for this moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wanted to kill you myself.
Uh-huh.
It might happen. Maybe
I mean,
that's
I did do like 20 damage to you
You-
earlier.
Yeah, like 28 or something. It was a lot.
Yeah. It was a lot of damage. It was
It's like 24. So dramatic.
really good amount of. By the way, oh, actually, nobody's tried to check what that is, so I'm not going to tell you. But I will tell you that the attack roll was made at a -4, and he still hit you. So there's that.
Yeah, I mean, it's... I don't know how we'd figure it out. We don't have anyone who's good at, like, identifying things or, like,
Too far
scanning
away
them.
to scan him.
What's the range on it?
60 feet.
Get in there!
Bruh, this tight corridor is just not helping us in this fight. Maybe we should run away a little bit. We should lead him down this tight corridor down here.
Oh man, look, you can easily be within 60 feet. Oh, you can't see my
Yeah.
measurement.
Man, I just really need
Right out in
someone...
the open with my lack of stamina.
just need someone to defuse his deflect move.
I tried, man. I tried twice.
I need someone
like,
good to defuse
If we
his
took a
deflect
half an
move.
hour to do the whole Rune Drive thing, would we have fought him downstairs? Because I feel like he made it nowhere, but still made it enough to where he's a nuisance.
I think the way it's written, this is just where you encounter him.
Yeah,
Lame.
feels like where he wants to
Yeah,
meet us.
make a
I bet he
stand,
waited
sort
for
of
that.
thing.
Here.
The choke point.
He would spend the extra time working on his speech.
Oh,
yeah,
he definitely
he was
did.
standing
Yeah.
there for like
He probably
5
saw,
minutes,
like-
just
Yeah.
working on
Yeah.
that.
Do you remember that mirror Evandrian had? He had him hold the mirror up while he was giving the speech to himself, pumping himself up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He probably saw like a rat or two swing around the corner, and he immediately started the speech and then stopped because he was like, "Wait a second, that's not
Wait,
them."
wrong rats.
That's
wrong
not them.
rats.
That's not them. You. Oh, not you. Never mind.
A scientist walks around the corner, and he starts the speech.
No, that's the wrong speech.
In many ways, I, Zolan Ulivestra. Oh.
Oh, we should have read his diary back to him. That would have been embarrassing.
You know who you didn't read the
Wouldn't have been
diary
embarrassing
to
for
that I
him.
thought was interesting? Evandrian.
But I guess we joked that we did.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
I think it was after a check or something. It was never during a check.
Yeah.
Anyway. You guys are probably going to all die next week, so that's exciting. We can go ahead and end this campaign right where it's at. Nobody's going to charge this man. He's just going to permanently reflect shots back at Ko and kill him. It's going to be...
Where you
It's
need
fun
my
times.
my halfling vanguard.
Could have helped.
The
Could help.
man.
charged bulrush tree.
Yep.
I go over there, I survive like 1, maybe 2 rounds.
I don't know, I mean, maybe he
believe in
sucks.
yourself.
Maybe he's all talk. Plus, we're about to hit round 3. It's your time to shine.
It's also his time to shine.
Oh, true.
He's charging up a skill right now. Probably like Death Blossom or something.
Who knows, guys? Who really knows? We'll find out next week, though. When Ko dies first. This will be an exciting culmination to your time on Aurelos. I'm very, very pumped. Anyway, we will catch you next week, and it'll be fun. It'll be a good time. Catch you next time. See ya.